Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. From this session, we are going to start the discussion regarding the properties related to text. Okay, so mainly in this session, we will talk about two properties of text, that is text align and text align last. So by the end of this session, we will be able to understand what is text align property, why do we need it, how we can use it, and what all possible values we can pass with it. Similarly, we will also discuss what is text align last property, how to use it, what are the benefits of using text align last property. So these all things we are going to discuss with their respective examples. Okay, but before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use text related properties, text align and text align last. Okay, fine. So let's just start with code. Here you can see I have noted down the simple code as of now, just one title in the head section, and there is one heading showing CSS Cascading Style Sheets by Sharmit. Now you can save it and refresh it. After a refresh, you will see that CSS Cascading Style Sheets by Sharmit is printing on screen. Similarly, we will add another heading which will show the topic name, today's topic name. So today we are going to talk about text align and text align last properties in CSS. Okay, so this is our main topic for the day. Alright, so to explain this thing or to demonstrate this thing, I need one div, because in that div I will write the text and then I can show you how it works. You can also practice it with headings or paragraph, whatever suits best to you, but just for the simple demo I'm using div here. So I have created one div. Let's assign some ID to this div that we will be using for assigning CSS property. So I have assigned the ID as box1. Then we will put some text here. So I'll just simply copy this thing from here and we will paste it multiple times so that we will have some paragraph kind of structure. Okay, so let's save it and refresh it. So this is how it comes. Okay, now what we will do, we will set some basic CSS related property for this div, and for that I will use internal CSS approach. So let's write here style. In style we will access this with ID. So ID can be accessed using hash. So hash box1. It's case sensitive, so please make sure that you are providing it in a right way. So box1, opening and closing curly braces. Here we will set the properties like width, height and all. Okay, so let's set the width as maybe 700 pixel. Then we will set the height would be 600 pixel. Then we will set the border would be 20 pixel solid black, or maybe 10 pixel is enough for now. 10 pixel, but again it is depend on your requirement. 10 pixel solid black. Okay, now you can save it and refresh it. So this is how it looks like. If you want, you can apply some background color also. Let's apply aquamarine, save it and refresh it. Okay, fine. So we have got this thing. Now we have ready with the required data and div. So it's time to understand the concept of text alignment. Now if someone asks you what is text alignment, so you can simply say that text align property is mainly used to set the horizontal alignment of the text. Okay, so if someone asks you to align this text horizontally, so for that we will use the property text align. Okay, with text align property we can align the text either on left or right or maybe center or justified. So there are total 4 possible values. Now one by one I'll show you all those 4 possible values. So let's start with text align. So here I will write text align. So suppose I want to align this text on right side, horizontally on right side. So for that, what we can do, we can simply write here right text align right, then save it and refresh it. So now you can see the text is aligned on the right side of the div. Okay. When you want to similarly, when you want to align the text on the left side, you will write here left, save it and refresh it. Clear? Now some of you might be thinking like, when we are not using it, still it is showing on the left side. Why? Yes, because this is the default value of it. Okay, so default value for text align is left. Clear? So what we did so far, we applied two values, left for left alignment, right for right alignment. Similarly, there might be some requirement in the project where neither we want to go with left or right. We want to align it in the center. So for that reason, we will change the value to center. Now save it and refresh it. So now you can see text is neither left aligned nor right aligned. It is in the center. Okay. So we covered three values. Now there is another value, that is justify. Now what is justify and why do we need it? So when the text is when the text line property is set to justify, that means each line is stretched so that every line has equal width and the left and right margin are straight like. Okay, so let me explain in simple terms. Okay, so when we select the justify, let me show you. So in case of justify, what it will do, it will stretch the text to make it equal width, and now you can see everything is assigned properly, right? Everything is assigned properly. Now what is the difference between left and justify? In case of left, it will not, here you can see there are some blank spaces, right? We have some blank spaces here, but in case of justify, it will not kept anything blank here at the end on the left or right side. Okay, but in between it will add some required spaces so that it becomes the fixed width. Okay, so for all line you can see the width is fixed except this one. Why? Because this is the last line and we don't have sufficient text for it. Okay, so I hope now it is clear like how to use justify. Justify is only used when you want to assign everything in a proper width, in a same width. Okay, and this format is mainly used when we print the newspaper or magazine, mainly because there in newspaper we know that, right, everything is right written in this proper manner, and width is equal and left and right alignment is in the straight line. Clear? Fine. Now we have another property that is only for the last line, because we can see it is not, let's say if you want to align this last line either in center or in left or right, so in that case we will use the last align. Let me show you how. We will use here text align last. Okay, so it also comes with same values, center, justify, left, right. So for example, if I go with left is a default value, so it will not change anything here. But if you make it right, so it will align it right, but only the last line, not the entire text. Okay, similarly when we change it to center, it will center align the text. Okay, similarly when we go for justify, here you will see how justify work properly. Okay, so when you save it and refresh it, you will see that we don't have that much of text, right? That's why it assigned some extra spaces here just to make it aligned with above text, because we have applied justify on the above as well, right? And in case of justify, it aligned text on both corner in a straight line. Okay, so that's how we can this is how we can utilize the text align and text align last property with their possible values. Now what you can do some practice on these type of alignment, and if you have any question regarding that, you can simply put it into the comment section so that I can try to help you out in this concept. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. Today we discuss how to use text align and text align last property. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.